Thank you very much for clicking on this video. How powerfully do you imagine the future? That question, I believe, should be at the core of our thinking, especially these days of disruptive change that pretty much scans the entire spectrum of issue areas across the world. Whether it's the new government in France, whether it's the ongoing political instability in Greece, whether it's the overall uncertainty with respect to the euro, whether it's the uncertain political outcome here in the United States with respect to our election process in November, there are one critical factor after the next that have to be integrated into an overall analysis going forward. And I would suggest that in order to powerfully imagine the kinds of outcomes that are relevant to businesses across the world, that we need to go beyond merely reading the headlines. We need to focus more than just on the short term. We need to be thinking about innovative ways to imagine what kind of outcomes may really radically change our future outlook. And it's for that reason that I would encourage you to take a look at this piece on scenario planning that we've done. Scenario planning, after all, is a very effective and time-tested way of thinking about ways to deal with alternative futures. In particular, it helps align leadership structures, pre-position companies in terms of thinking about how to react to various contingencies that arise. It helps define out-of-the-box outcomes that may not, in the end, surprise companies after all. And I think it underlines the very significant realization that many of us have now that this world of hyperspeed change is something that we constantly need to be addressing, continuously assessing. And scenario planning is a critical tool in the toolbox of strategic planning initiatives that we have to deal with this situation. So I hope you enjoy this article. Please let us know what you think. Thanks so much for visiting.